Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing really well. Can you believe that I have already been to the gym? I have just had a shower. I've made myself my little breakfast shake and we're just sat ready to get ready. I've just warmed my curly wand up and I thought we could just have a little get ready with me because I feel like I never do these and I love watching these of other people, and I've also had a lot of requests of how I do my big bouncy curls that I've been loving at the moment that I don't think I've ever showed on here, so I thought it was the perfect chance to do it. So welcome back to day 18. I cannot get over how quickly December has flown by. I feel like at the beginning of Vlogmas I was like, we've got so long to go, and it's just gone by like that. But I hope you're all ready for Christmas. I am heading out today. I just need, this is the thing with me, I keep saying I'm done with my Christmas shopping, and then there's like those little bits and I'm like, oh, should I get that, should I do this, and it just keeps going on and on and on until like Christmas Eve. So I really do need to draw a line under it, but today is more about doing like a little top-up shop for me for like the Christmas break, because I've run out of all of my moisturiser, my purple shampoo I need to top up on. So we're just going to go into town, do a little bit of a Boots top-up shop, and then there is literally just one or two more things I need for Christmas, and then that really is it. But back to the hair. So I mentioned this yesterday. If you watch yesterday's video, I was talking about my curling wand, and I just can't rave about this enough. I don't think I'll ever own another curling wand. I don't know why I ever would need to, because this just has endless possibilities, this one tool, because you can buy, they probably sell about 50 different clip-ons, and so yeah, it's just like a massive multi-use all in one, the only hair tool you'll ever need for like curls, waves, that kind of thing. So it's the Mark Hill Pick and Mix wand. I'm not sure on the names of the barrels, that's the only problem. I'm pretty sure this is the widest one that they sell, and I think this cost me like £10, I want to say, and the handle was like 15. I don't know if they've gone up now because I've had this a few years, but of course I use my Coco and Eve Miracle Hair Elixir as my heat protectant, and I just work in quarter sections as always with my hair. Make sure each section is nice and brushed and as like smooth as it can be, and then each quarter I probably split into 2 or 3 depending on like how thick the section is. I'll probably do 3 on this one, so I'll get about this much hair. And this is when you've got to be careful, especially with a big chunky barrel like this, because it's so easy to burn your neck, your fingers. I have got a pair of like heat-proof gloves somewhere, but I can just never be bothered to put those on, to be honest with you. So literally just go as high as you can without burning your neck or your ear. The amount of times I've ended up with like hickey looking burns on my neck because of this thing, so you have got to be really careful. And I try and keep the hair as flat as possible on the curling wand as possible, and then I'll hold for about 12 to 15 seconds. Okay, and then once the 12 to 15 seconds is up, I am really careful and I loosen the curl and gently drop it into my hand. And I feel like this is the step that makes all the difference. When I'm in a rush and I don't do this step, they just never look as good. So you hold the curl for the first like 10 or so seconds just to get that initial heat off. You'll feel the heat in your hand, and then what I do is I bounce the curl as it's cooling. So I let it drop out all the way, and then I'll bounce it up and scrunch it back into the ringlet, if that makes sense. So just like a little tuck and scrunch, just while it's initially cooling down, like that. This is what gives it the bounce, I think. This is like a secret hack that I found through a lot of trial and error. And then after you've done a few of the bouncy scrunches, that's what the technical name is, you just want to get the curl. This is where it gets a bit finicky, and this is where the pressure starts to come in when I'm filming, but you want to get it into the curl like this. And I like to pin curl them just to set them. So I'll hold it from behind, I'll take one of my little metal clips and literally just clip it into place like that, and then while I'm curling the rest of my hair, while I'm doing my makeup, I'll just leave it up in that to let it cool and let it set as much as possible, and that's how it's going to last all day. Because if not, I've got quite heavy hair. I haven't got thick hair, but I've got quite a lot of hair, so it's quite heavy. So if I don't do this step by like 3 o'clock today in the afternoon, they'll just be completely straight. So I feel like this is the secret tip to getting a long lasting curl. Drop in the hand, leave it there for the first like 5 to 10 seconds, just until that initial like real hot heat dies off. And then we just do the little bouncy scrunch technique to get that real bounce in there. And then keeping it in the little, I'm so much better at this off camera, please believe me when I say that. The pressure, why is there so much pressure when I'm filming myself? It's the same when I was trying to do my French plait. And then metal clip in through the back, and that's it. So I'm going to do the rest of my hair, and then I'll show you when we're all done. Okay, I've just put a little bit of makeup on, and I'm ready to take my curls out. I thought we could do it together. This is like the critical point of this. This is like the make or break, whether you see if it's worked or not. The only time where there's an issue with this for me is sometimes there's like little kinks, you know, where the clips are just sat when the hair's still warm. Sometimes it can cause like little kinks in the middle of the curl, which is never a good look, but you can always just go over it again with the curling one, so it's not a biggie. And getting these clips out is always a bit of a mission, I'm not gonna lie. But look at that bounce. I do brush this out as well. This is just like, I love it. You know what this reminds me of? It's like a second day curl with like a standard barrel. So you know, like a tighter barrel like this, I always love the second day of that. So like after you've slept on it and after they've dropped out a little bit. And I feel like that's what you get with that chunkier barrel. And then I just use a really wide tooth comb and just brush out. It's gone pretty well today actually. But it's just like the bounciest curls, and that does drop out a little bit, so it's less like a curl and more like a blow. And then you can always like smooth it out with some serum and whatever else you like to use to give it a bit of a shine. But I just love it. I feel like this is my favourite hairstyle at the moment. I went through a phase of using my hot brush every day. The only thing with that is it just wasn't lasting. I loved how it made my hair look for like the first half an hour, and then for the rest of the day, even when I was pin curling it, it just wasn't lasting. So that's why I started using my wand again. So yeah, that's the bouncy curls. I'm just going to find an outfit now, and then we're going to head to the shops. I need to film an ad today. I'm planning on filming it in Starbucks, I think, just because it's an ad that's going live in January, and as you would know, our house is covered in Christmas decorations, so I'm a bit like, I don't really want to be filming an ad that's going live on my account in like mid-January with Christmas decorations everywhere. So I think I'm going to head out, film it at Starbucks, and then I need to do like a Boots top-up shop. And there's a couple of other shops in town that we can nip to, and a few bits that I need to get while we're there anyway. So that's what we're doing. I need to pick an outfit, and then we'll be out the door. I'm ready to go. My God, it is so windy out there today. Look at my hair. All that effort with our bouncy curls, and the wind has just completely battered them. I also feel like I look like I'm going to work today. I have a very unlike me kind of outfit on. This is a little OOTD. I'll show you when we're in the shops, maybe when I'm stood up, because this isn't the best way to show you, but I'm obsessed with these. So unlike me to wear something like this, but I saw them and I absolutely love them. They're from the brand, I can never pronounce it. Is it Mandivar? Something like that. It's like a French name, but love them. They're like a boucle curly sort of cream. I just need a jacket that goes with them properly because this isn't really like matching. I don't know, I feel like it could be tonal, I could get away with it, but I'd like to get like a maybe like a deep brown trench. I feel like that's the kind of vision that I have with these trousers, maybe like a chocolate brown leather trench. That's the vibe I thought. But look at my hair. But yeah, I just grabbed myself a coffee. I filmed the content that I needed to get filmed, which was good. Just got a man staring into my soul. Yeah, I filmed the content that I needed to get done, which was fun. It's such a fun campaign. I'm so excited to be a part of it. You'll see in January. It's like a very fitting piece of content for January, and it's a bit of storytelling as well, which I always really enjoy. But anyway, I'm gonna get on now. I've got my usual, I was gonna get a matcha because I've already had a coffee this morning, but I was like, I can't come to Starbucks and not get the OG order that we all know and love, the iced white mocha with vanilla cold foam. It's just an every single time situation now with this. But anyway, next stop is I need to go to Boots, TK Maxx, want to look in H&M quickly, and Tesco's, and they're all in the same vicinity, which we absolutely love. So let's go have a little shop. I'm in H&M Home. I still can't believe we have a H&M Home now in our local shopping centre. I've been looking for a Le Creuset, don't know how to say it, butter dish for my dad, and they're out of stock everywhere. So I'm just going to get him this one. It's the same one that we've got, and we absolutely love it. So I'm just going to pick him up one of these because I've been looking out for this one that I want, and it's just not in stock now. So I feel like we're not going to have time before Christmas. I'm thinking of picking him up a couple of these as well for his boat. I feel like they're very him. I love the gold rim on them. I feel like they look very luxe and expensive as well. They're $3.99.
I'll have a look and just pop.
I'm just in Boots doing my little top-up shop, and they've got the Anua brand in here. This is the toner that I use, but I could only ever get it on like really specific websites. Like, it was really hard to find. Now they sell it all in Boots, so I might pick some up. Come here! Let's give everyone a home! What have I got? What's in there? What's that? Are you gonna sniff the shopping? Are you? Right, I'm just trying to sit down in my new trousers, which is proving a bit hard, but I absolutely love these. I think I'm going to try and take them up because I have Sam's mum's sewing machine, so I might try and do a little alteration job on them, but I thought we could just do a little haul. This is my last bag of Christmas shopping. I've got one parcel on the way, and then I'm done. Finito, drawing a line underneath it, and that is it. That was my last trip out to the shops. If this parcel arrives in time. If it doesn't, then we may need one more trip. But that, I hope, is my last trip out to the shops, because I know I've said that on here about 3 or 4 times now, but I've got this Tesco, I've just got some pasta and bin bags, and then for myself, I'll do my Boots top-up shop first. And then I'll show you what else I got. So I just got my Omega water cream from the Inky List. I used the last of this morning, and I absolutely love this. I think this might be my new #1 favourite moisturiser of all time, replacing the Bioma Gel cream. I just prefer that one. I feel like it locks the hydration in for longer, and my skin is looking like glowier and dewier for longer. I feel like the Bioma one, your skin like sucks it in, and then within the hour your skin just feels dry again, like it hasn't got any product on. And I do like that like glowy, juicy skincare feel on my face, especially on the days when I'm not wearing makeup. So I've been preferring the Inky List one. And then I got myself a new sponge because I've got a Real Techniques one upstairs that is literally on its last legs. But this one, I've never used this one before, but it was like £3, and I don't know why. The Real Techniques sponge is something that I always begrudge paying. It's like, what is it, like 8 or 9 quid, and I just always hate buying one. I know that sounds really tight of me, so I just picked this one up to try because I just think it's a sponge at the end of the day. Like, I remember when I made the switch from a beauty blender, that was like £30 to a Real Technique sponge. And I was like, I actually think I prefer the Real Technique sponge. And I used to buy beauty blenders like monthly when I was a uni student. I look back now and I think stupid money moves. But yeah, so I'm just trying this one out. Don't know what it's like, but I needed a new sponge because the one upstairs is literally falling apart. And then I got some little hair bits. I've wanted some clips like this for ages. I used to wear these to like primary school, but I thought on the days where I want like my fringy bits out of my face, it might be cute to put some of them in. I don't know, maybe just for chilling at home, but I've wanted some of those for a while and these are like £1 something, so I just picked a pack of those up. Serious nostalgia looking at them. And then I just got some hair elastics because I needed some more, especially now I'm doing like more plaits and stuff. I needed some more. And then I got my concealer. I love, absolutely adore this concealer. I've used it ever since I was like 12 and yeah, I just love it. They have brought out different versions though. This is the hydrating one with the blue lid. That's what I usually go for, but they also have a pink lid, which I think is like for colour correcting on like blemishes and stuff, but I find that one really cakey and thick. So I prefer this one because it goes under my eyes. I feel like this one's a lot nicer and I get the shade there. It's literally like £4 and I love it. And then I topped up on, finally, on my silver shampoo that I was in desperate need for. This is the one that I always use. It's the most effective with the least amount of like drying. Oh, have you got something in your eye, baby? Is it gone? Is it gone? But yeah, this one seems to get rid of the yellow, like brassy tones literally within one wash. I have to be careful not to leave this on for too long because it actually like turns my hair silver. So really, really strong and effective, but also not too drying on your hair. I have used a couple of purple silver shampoos, whatever you want to call them, before, and it's made my hair feel quite strawy and dry afterwards, but that one is my favourite. And then just the bits that I got for Dad, I ended up getting him a couple of those cups that we saw, just because I feel like he'll really like these. He likes this like shape mug for his cups of tea, so I just got him a couple of those. I feel like they look really bougie and really expensive, like bougie hotel breakfast vibes. And then I got him the butter dish. I'm pretty sure I showed you the butter dish. But yeah, now we're matching because he's recently made the switch from a pack to real butter, like what we use. So I thought he needs a little butter dish, so I just got him the same as us. I have been on the hunt. I think I said this in H&M. I've been on the hunt for a Le Creuset one because he has so much of that in his kitchen. It was actually Sam's idea, and I was kicking myself because I saw one in TK. Nearly smashed that. I saw one in TK Maxx. Probably like one or two, like a couple of months ago, maybe like a month ago, and I saw it in TK Maxx, and it's just one of those, like, you'll never see it again. Like, I've been to so many different TK Maxxes in the hopes that I'll find one, but it's just one of those things, isn't it? Once you see it in there, you'll never ever see it again, and it's one of those things, you see it all the time, and then when you want one, they're not there. And every single website that I've looked online in the colour that I wanted to get him is just completely out of stock, so I've just had to accept defeat on that one and get him this one. But I really like this one. We love ours. So yeah, that's the shop of the day. I need to be careful. Why am I slamming that around? I hope I haven't cracked it. They didn't have any tissue paper, so I was literally like stood there. They were trying to wrap it in like cardboard sheets, which is why I got this massive bag. But yeah, I'm going to get changed into some these now. I've got some work bits to edit. I need to edit the content that I got today and send that over to my manager. I also need to do some briefs for the next Home Sense ad, which is exciting. And I'm going to wrap these little bits, just round up a few bits. To be fair, I've got to tidy my dressing room, probably get this makeup off. Do you want some attention? She keeps throwing my concealer at me. Do you want some attention? My beautiful girl, we need to walk you as well, don't we? Oh, you've got something in your eye. Are you okay? My best girl ever. Are you my best girl ever? Yeah, did you miss Mummy? Because I missed you. I did miss you. Perfect girl. Are you perfect girl? My absolute favourite go-to lunch at the moment, beans, loads of cheese, loads of salt and pepper, the toast separate so that you can then spoon the beans onto the toast so the toast doesn't go soggy. It's the best way to have it, isn't it, baby girl? This is my current situation. I think it's about 4 o'clock. Just catching up on Sophia and Chinzia's most recent vlog, and I've actually just taken a cold and flu tablet. I've got a really bad headache and my neck and my shoulders are starting to ache. So I'm like praying to the gods that I am not coming down with anything just in time for Christmas. But my little hack is, that seems to work, that I saw on TikTok, as soon as you feel the slightest sign of like a cold or a flu, get a cold and flu tablet down you, and it's meant to like nip it in the bud and stop it from like developing into a full-blown illness. So that's what I'm hoping for. But I'm going to wrap this video up here. I really hope you enjoyed spending the day with me. I am also aware that I keep like ending the vlogs in the afternoon because obviously I'm editing, filming and uploading on the same day, but I am determined to get like a cozy evening vlogmas episode up before the end of vlogmas, so I am going to do that this week at some point. But to be honest, me and Sam just spend the nights on this sofa eating dinner here, watching some TV, and then we go to bed. Like, there really isn't anything too exciting happening in the evening that you're missing out on. But yeah, I am hoping to do like a cozy evening before vlogmas is over. But I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, your night, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one.